Okay guys, I'm going to try to put your CV axle back together. This is the boot. There's a different side to my, I'm not sure what everything is called, but the larger part fits onto the axle. Axle fits, sorry I just painted it, boot like that. Obviously put your boot on first. Putting your CV axle back together is what I'm going to show you. This is going to be the part facing the wheel, away from the boot. So I'm going to put that part face up. We have our cage, and there's two different sides to the cage. One has a deep bevel to it. One side is basically flat. The flat side goes out towards the wheel. So it's going to end up going like that. The inner race part has a flat side, and then it has a beveled side. The beveled side goes towards the axle, so that's going to go in. So we have flat and flat going towards the wheel. End up putting this in here, just got to go in a certain way. So end up with that being together. Then what I do is I put this inside. Well, let me take this apart real quick. There is a small part here and a small part here. There's also a large part. The large part orientates with the small part, the small little section right here. So that's how it's going to end up orientating. I'll show you that again here. Easiest way to do this that I found, we've got the larger area right here going to go with the smaller area, just like that. I'm going to take one ball bearing after everything's been cleaned. Just going to kind of raise it up. Once you get one or two started, it's not bad. So then you end up with one ball bearing. I'm going to go every other one. So I have flat spot, large against small, and on the opposite side I have the raised up edge and then the more beveled side on the cage. So I'm going to raise it up, just keep my fingers underneath it and just kind of wiggle it a little bit. Sometimes they snap in a little bit. So now I've got two in. We'll put the third one in like that, and I'm just going to kind of continue rotating around. They snap in fairly easy. If you get any binding going on, you've got something is wrong. These things should just slide right in there. I'm still wiggling it to make sure everything is running smooth. Got the last ball bearing. It just kind of snaps in, and sometimes it wants to be finicky. You just got to get kind of this angle just right, and it's just got to snap into there just far enough, and then there we go. So then you can see everything is wiggling, moving fairly easily. And then when you go to put sorry, my axle's still wet, your washer on, the washer, obviously the boot goes on first, and then the washer is also kind of beveled, raised, so the raised part goes towards the inner part of the axle. And then obviously it's going to fit like this on there. And then you're also going to have a C-clamp that will fit on the edge of it. You can use one of these tools, that opens and closes, and you can reverse it too. It's real easy instead of using a screwdriver. But once that's done, that's it. It should move, freely. Good luck.